Da-na-na-na, music intro.
We are at episode number 45 this week.
Episode 45. We got,
Yes,
what,
sir.
7 more until a full year of this? It'll be 52?
Yeah.
Wow. That's, time flies, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I bet if we go back to episode 1, there's just, like, nothing in the background. Like, we're just, like, shuffling through all our papers. Like,
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
We're missing Captain this week. He's got some work to catch up on.
Yeah, I think maybe Solar System might pop in, but I doubt it.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe if he's...
Or maybe someone else in the office could, but it looks like they're pretty busy.
Everybody's pretty busy. Well, let's just dive right into it, huh?
All right, let's do it.
All right. You want to do the intro? Or you want
No,
me to
you do it. You do
All
it.
right.
You're better at words.
All right. Hello and good morning. Welcome, gamers. We are FPS Guides, and our goal is to bring the gaming community together with the reviews, guides, news, and clutch plays. This is our weekly podcast where we bring the latest news, rumors, controversies, and discussions. Here you'll find some facts, some opinions, and a lot of corny jokes. And if you like what we do here, be sure to check us out on our website, fpsguides.com, and follow us on the social medias. For all you listeners out there, FPS Guides podcast can now be found on Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, and Alexa. So check us out. I know there's 10 of y'all out there that listen to us.
Thank you. True MVPs.
Loyal listeners on the podcast.
True
So,
MVPs.
Yes. And where we stand right now, we're a small but growing community comprised of gamers, young and old, who are just passionate about games. And if you're interested in becoming part of what we do here, or you just want to dabble around and be a content creator, hit us up. We could exchange tips. We could bring you on board as a content creator. Generally, we just love to hear from you. So that said, let's jump on to the
news? Is that
or
what you
lack
wanna call
thereof.
it?
Yeah, the lack
super not a lot of news today. Not at all.
I like how you put it on the punch list. Everyone blew their loads and fell
Yeah.
asleep after E3 last week. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's what they did.
that's pretty accurate.
That's what they did. Have you been playing any games recently?
No, I and which is sad because I jumped on that deal that we posted.
Yeah.
And you bought it yesterday.
I
too,
did.
right?
I did. Or 2 days ago. I think.
2 days ago. And for those that may or may not have heard, Top Hat stumbled across a great deal. Was it on Ars Technica?
It was Ars Technica. Shout out to Ars Technica.
Ars Technica. At first the deal seemed so good to be
It was
true.
like, this isn't real. This
Right.
can't be real.
We thought it was a price mistake. So real quickly, I said, let's see. Well, basically,
Let's
Top
try it,
Hat.
let's try it.
He came to me at the end of the day. Was it Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday. Yeah.
All right, it was.
It was the end of the work day.
end of the work day.
Yeah.
He comes up to me about 30 minutes before it's about to start heading home time, and he goes, "Yo, check this deal out. It doesn't seem real." So basically, it's you take your existing Xbox Live membership, and you can upgrade it to Big Daddy, the Cadillac version of the Microsoft subscription, which is the Game Pass Ultimate.
Right, and that
What-
comes with Game Pass for console, PC, and Live Gold. So it's
Right.
Like
So not only do you get your Xbox Live, you'll also get Game Pass for console and Game Pass for PC for like $1.
which is like really good,
Yeah,
really good deal.
I've seen some of the promos that Microsoft runs, and usually it's $1 for like the introductory month,
Right.
but not $1 for whatever you have
Yeah.
currently to convert it.
Mm-hmm.
So Ars Technica had an article where you could basically do a quick. You could take advantage of the
They
system.
did like a walkthrough, yeah.
Yeah, you load up on your existing Xbox Live
Up to 3 years, it said.
up to 3 years.
Yeah.
You
Which is what
load
you
up
did.
on it, and once you're loaded up, then you just spend the extra $1, which is basically free, to upgrade it to Game Pass Ultimate. So after Top Hat brought that to my attention, I'm like,
I'm doing this immediately.
and I'm a regular follower of deals on Slick Deals, and I know on price mistakes they'll usually fix something.
Mhm.
They'll either, and it's gonna be up to the vendor whether they want to honor the deal or if they're just gonna say sorry, that was a price mistake, nobody gets it.
Okay.
So that's kind of why there was urgency. I was like, yo, get in
He's
there.
like, get it out now.
And it was right. It actually worked. So I jumped on it. I did a quick write-up on the website. If you go to fpsguides.com right now, there is a link to basically step by step on how to do that. The cheapest deal that I found was Costco. Upgrade, you buy a 2-year to your
It's like
Xbox
$100,
Live.
right?
Yeah, it was $100. It's $95 if you're a Costco member. It's $100 if you're not.
Definitely know that because I did not know that. So
Hopefully you still didn't spend not much
No,
money.
no.
All right. So yeah, that's a heck of a deal, and I squandered the opportunity to spend the last 2 days since then to play some new
right,
games.
but think of it this way: like, say you buy, even if you buy Xbox Live Gold for $60 for each year, that's $180, and then you upgrade it for $1. Think of it this way: even if you buy 3 new games, you already bought it. Like, you already bought your subscription, even if you bought just 3 new games. So it's totally worth getting. And plus, with Ultimate, Game Pass Ultimate, I think you get like all the Big Daddy versions of the games when they come out,
Right.
which is insane. That's like a ridiculous deal. So definitely
3
jump on
games.
that.
That's 2 games, right? Because
Well,
each game's for
180,
$60.
180,
Oh, right.
3 years,
right,
yeah.
right.
So that deal lasts 9 more days, I'm pretty sure. So get on that real quick.
Were you able to play anything out of the Game Pass library?
I didn't play anything yet, but I have The Surge downloaded.
Uh-huh.
I got Wolfenstein 2 downloaded, and I got what's that third game? Another game. I forget what it is. But they're all downloaded and ready to go. Like, it's so easy. You just log on, install, click, done. That's it.
Easy. I love where Microsoft's going with this.
Yeah, it's because they don't have games to sell, so they're becoming a service platform now.
Yeah.
But we'll discuss that later in the Let's Argue that I just made up right now as we're talking.
All right. So,
So you want to start with the headliners? All right. Good stuff with the headliners right there. Really didn't talk about anything.
That's sad when the headliner is a deal.
There's no headliners, dude. There's no... Like I said, everyone, blew their load and fell asleep after E3 last week. So there is no headliners to talk about, really. I guess maybe the biggest thing is, like... nothing. But we'll just go right to the little bits, I guess, because... That's all the news. Little bits and rapid fire news, deals and rumors. That's the show today. Really no headliners to speak of.
You know what? If I'm in the marketing department of any of these studios or what do you call it?
Developers,
Developers, hardware.
Okay.
I would take note of that the following E3,
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave some meat on the bone.
Just
to
a
release
little
it.
bit, though. 'Cause
Just
you can't
a little.
you don't want to be criticized and be like, why didn't you show that at E3?
Right.
You don't want to be that. But just like a little, maybe like drop something big at E3 and be like, oh, more details to come next week. Or
that's
something
an
like that.
opportunity there. Yeah, that's a nice little follow-up. Wham!
Yeah, I agree. I think they should. But basically, the first thing on our little bits section, immediately going to it, is talking about Gears 5, actually. Gears of War 5 comes out in September, and it will have free DLC, no season pass, no loot boxes. So it's going to keep all the players together. The whole player base is going to be together, not fractured in any way. And I think that's really good news, because if I'm playing it and you're playing it, and I want, say, a new map, and then you don't want to pay for it, that means we're not going to be able to play together on that map, and that would suck. But if they do it this way, everyone's on the same page, everyone's happy. So this is really good.
What a change of direction versus the current
trend of being like, pay for everything.
Yeah, it seems like the current way to make money is the total opposite.
I think it's goodwill. It's like customer goodwill, I think, is what's
Makes
really
sense.
the driving force behind this, because no one wants to be the next Battlefront 2 of EA. No one wants to do that.
Will it work?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, Gears 5 has a strong following. I
Oh,
know.
yeah, huge following.
The crazy one at our office, that's like the game that he's most... I've heard him vocally
Yeah, he's
express
excited.
his excitement for it. He was like, oh man, Gears 5, I'm jumping on it. He's even asking, Long, you gonna jump on this? Long, you gonna jump on this? He asked him like 4 times if he's gonna jump on it. So he's amped for that. Now, I played Gears 4, and maybe I didn't play enough of the game, but for just the single player campaign, and even the co-op campaign for Gears 4, it kind of left me wanting, maybe because it's a little bit dated. I found Titanfall to be a better
Okay.
A better game.
Titanfall's a newer game.
That might explain why.
Titanfall 2.
How many years has it been since Gears 4?
I don't know when Gears 4 came out. I want to say it's been a long time. I'm going to guess right now and say it came out in 2015. That's my guess. Are we right? Am I right?
Close. 2016.
Okay. October 2016.
So it is a 3-year-old game.
So it's newer than Titanfall 2.
Is it?
Yeah. Because, well, I guess maybe the mechanics of Titanfall 2 are just so clean and crisp that they feel so good that it makes it feel like a more recent game.
Oh, they're close. They can, actually,
They're like days away, right?
they're days away. October. They're both 2016.
October.
October 2016. Titanfall was October 28. Gears of War was October 11.
Wow, so they're
So
like
they've
right
developed
there.
around the
They're
same
right
time,
there.
Yeah.
Well, Titanfall's a first-person shooter, and Gears of War is a third-person cover shooter.
Uh-huh.
So that's like a different mechanic entirely.
Right.
Do you think you'll jump on this next Gears game? If other people do?
Yeah. That's always going to be the strongest pull if everybody
Okay.
else is on it, and if it gains traction with the players, I FOMO. So I'll jump in.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be playing. I know JD's gonna be playing because he's got Game Pass as well.
Okay.
I have Game Pass. I think Long's trying to get Game Pass. So there you go.
There we go. So
That's
we'll
a
have
squad
it.
right there. All right, next news story. That came to us from GameSpot. Thank you, GameSpot. This next one comes to us from PC Gamer. Destiny 2 players on Stadia will not be able to cross-play or save with other platforms. This is not great news for all you Stadia fans out there. I don't know who you are. But, however, this only affects Stadia players. Destiny 2 New Light, when that launches on Steam for free, you can do all of the cross-saving and stuff on there, but not with Google Stadia. What do you think about that? Google Stadia
I wonder why.
kind of like constricting their player base there, not being able to cross-save.
I don't. This doesn't sound like an intentional move. This sounds like
Sounds
a
like a
limitation.
software thing?
Yeah,
Like
it sounds
a-
like a limitation move or a limitation constraint.
Maybe like the way Destiny works on Stadia won't be able to talk with, say, Xbox because their languages are different. Maybe.
Maybe.
I feel like that's a misstep, man. I feel like
Think
that's
so?
a misstep. Yeah, I do. Because Destiny 2 is launching for free. You're getting it for free within the Google Stadia like Pro or Founders Edition. So it's giving you all the tools to play it, but then you can't cross-save anywhere?
That's true.
That's kind of crappy.
Just jog my memory. When is the release date for Stadia again? Is it this year?
The Founders Edition is, I think, in November. And actually, it's a pretty good deal. I'm pretty sure it's November. I don't know why I want to say
good point. Man, you got a heck of a memory there, Top Hat. November 2019.
That's the Founders Edition, so... And again, that's like $130 because of the controller, Chromecast, and Destiny 2, and a Buddy Pass. So, pretty good deal, actually. But that's kind of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer there. Alright, we're going to continue on with the Stadia news because after you sign up for Stadia, you get a Stadia name, kind of like you do with your Microsoft gamer tag or your PlayStation name. And you can only change that thing once for free. The next changes, subsequent changes, will cost you. But they have not said anything about the cost, which is weird. I think it's pretty standard. Xbox does that as well. Your first name change is free. PlayStation also does that. Your first name change is free, but then it costs like $5 to $10 after.
I'm genuinely curious. To any of the viewers out there and listeners out there, if you can just comment, how often have you actually changed your gamer tag?
I've never changed it.
You've never changed it?
I've never changed it. I'm not an idiot to call myself something controversial or weird online. So
you hear that, Stiffy? Okay, well, I'm in the same boat, but we may be the oddballs because I've been this ever since AOL.
Right, so, but like, say some, like, 13-year-old kid just made, like, an Xbox name because he thought it was cool, and now he's like,
Right.
This is not what I want to go by. So, he wants to change it, or they want to change it, then they gotta cost you money. So,
Interesting. I'm just wondering.
I don't know
I'm
why they
wondering how
even
common
cost
it
you.
is. How common? Do you have friends that have changed their gamer tags? And if they do they do it often?
No, I don't think I know. I don't have any gaming friends that I know of that have changed it because they've all just been okay with what they chose the first time.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't like how they charge for a name change. I like how much work is it really to change your name? Like, why do they charge it? Like, why have a charge for that?
Is
there actual work involved? Like,
I'll go one further. I'll say yeah because it's the message that gets sent across from the chosen gamer tag is just as strong, if not stronger, than the skin used. So it's like the skin. It's like the ultimate skin.
Okay. So you
Like-
gotta charge for that to change it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how Fortnite's making
so.
all their money with the skins, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's just another way to make money.
Yeah,
It's-
absolutely.
I was coming at it from, is
The
there
working
a
well.
need to change to
The charge?
pay for it?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just monetizing.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
F you, Google.
Yeah,
Then,
but like a catchy, a funny, silly, a trolly name, like will kind of make you look twice and kind of giggle. And
That's
you know,
true. Be like, yeah,
You'll look out for that player a little bit more.
That's true.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Like I've friended people just because of their name. Be like,
See?
oh, that's a sick name.
See?
Yeah, you gotta be cool.
now, have you friended somebody because of their skin?
No.
So it's even. So dare I say, it goes to a higher degree of like personalization and customization.
Oh, okay.
Miko Lifey,
I
he's
get
one of our
that, I get
followers. He one of his troll names on Steam is Florida's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he it either makes people love him or hate him. When he plays CS:GO, people are like, Florida's bullshit. Florida sucks. Other people are like, yeah, man, flow grown.
I can see
It's
that.
so
I guess so.
polarizing.
It's like a banner name. It's like
Correct.
okay. I
So
can see
shout
that,
out to
I
Miko
guess.
Lifey. What's up, man?
I see that. All right, and then actually, this is a jump-on story, a follow-up story to E3. Cyberpunk 2077, biggest game, one of the biggest games out there right now, like hype level wise, comes out next year in April. The demo that was shown behind closed doors at this year's E3 will be shown at PAX West, and PAX West is actually in Seattle. Sounds like a pretty cool convention. You might want to go. PAX West, Seattle, August 30th to September 2nd. So look out for that so you can see the gameplay demo of Cyberpunk that was shown at E3. Because once it's released to the public, everyone will see it. So I'm super jazzed to see that. Super excited.
That
Because
sounds
I'm
cool.
super into that game. Very excited for that game.
Is that gonna come on Game Pass?
No. Not until later, like way later.
Maybe like 3 years after it's
like
released.
way later. Do you have any excitement for that game at all? It's a first-person shooter, role-playing game. Might be something you're interested in.
Not intrinsic
Not
anticipation.
Okay.
No, it's sort of like your excitement is boiling over to making me
It's
excited.
like I
about
feel
the
a
game.
little excited now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that game. It looks super cool. Then some more news. We're gonna talk about GameStop coming in hot with the 10 most pre-ordered games after E3. This is actually a pretty interesting list. I was hesitant to put this on here, but we have no news to talk about, so I thought I'd put it on. Basically, going from 1 to 10 here of the most popular games pre-ordered after E3 are Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Kind of a shocker there.
Interesting.
I'm definitely gonna get that though. I think really, story is really getting to me. Pokemon Sword and Shield, not a surprise. Final Fantasy VII Remake, not a surprise. Cyberpunk 2077, there he is, not a surprise at number 4. Borderlands 3, number 5, pretty good. Legend of Zelda: The Link's Awakening, definitely gonna get that when that comes out. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, super excited about that at number 7? I think I wrote down. Whatever. Gears 5, number 8. Super Mario Maker 2, number 9, and then rounding out the list is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which is insane. I did not think that would make the list. That's a game I'm gonna get too. Any of these games excite you at all? You gonna share in the excitement, or are you just gonna be like, boo?
I think
single
Mario
player.
Maker. Mario Maker sounds interesting.
Mario Maker? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What
What about Star Wars? Not exciting?
I'm not a fan of the
Oh,
Star
that's
Wars
right.
franchise. Yeah, I'm one of the weirdos that don't like it. Sorry, guys. The
Final Fantasy? Pokemon? Borderlands?
Mario Maker. And,
Mario Maker.
Yeah, and Borderlands 3.
Okay,
That sounds
cool.
pretty cool.
Nice. Good
Now,
stuff.
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, that is on Switch.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
I'm definitely gonna get that.
Okay.
Because I never played it. It was originally a Game Boy game, but I
Okay.
never played it because I think it was before my time. So I'm gonna jump on that. It's gonna be really cool. Really excited for that.
That I might actually pick that up because I've been complaining about how I bought a Switch for one game.
Mhm.
That might be the second.
Well, there's other games too, like Astral Chain comes out later this year. That looks cool.
Mhm.
Some other stuff that I can't think of right now. Pokemon, that's a huge one.
Yeah.
None of your kids play Pokemon, so
Yeah.
kind of a Doesn't really do anything for you there. Then, do you want to move on to these deals? Because the rumors is really what we're going to be talking about heavily for the most part. But definitely want to save you guys some money with the deals and the upcoming releases.
Oh, it's flip-flop this week. We normally do the rumor mill first, right? Before the deals?
No, we do the rumors last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because, like, it's more important to get the deals out there
Okay.
to people. So, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night launches today for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and the 25th for Switch. I am so excited for this game. Very excited for it. It's kind of a spiritual successor to Castlevania. So, and I never played the Castlevania games, but I was always really interested in them. So, I'm going to jump on this, and it's going to be exciting.
So it launches today. Today, guys.
Look how cool that art is, dude. Look how cool the artwork looks. Like,
That does look cool.
definitely a throwback to the 2D era, but it's kind of like a 2D/3D environment with a 3D kind of background with a 2D sprite kind of colored
Are
graphic
those
system.
flying pigs?
I don't really know. Maybe.
They look like flying pigs, brother.
They could be. But very excited for this game. It was actually a Kickstarter game 4 years ago, so this is one of the first successful Kickstarter games that have ever happened.
Artwork looks very cool.
Yeah, very excited about it. Then we got, like I said earlier, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled launches today. PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Pretty excited about that. And then Monster Hunter World Iceborne has a exclusive beta for PlayStation Plus members, and this runs from today to Monday, June 24th. So if you're interested in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, you can go play it. You don't even need the base game, actually. You can just jump into the beta without having the base game. So
Yes.
maybe if you were like, oh man, Monster Hunter looks cool, but there's no way for me to get into it, this is your chance.
We have PS Plus on the PlayStation at the office?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, so we could play this game today.
Yeah.
Cool.
It looks very cool. I'm not super into Monster Hunter because I don't like the grindy, just go back, do the same thing, hunt a different monster, extract parts from monster, get new weapon. But a lot of people are really into it, so
Are these cutscenes or this is...
no, that's gameplay.
That's the gameplay? Word? Look at that.
It looks cool. It looks really cool. And then after that, we got some new games, actually. Were added to Xbox Game Pass. And they are Resident Evil Revelations and Rare Replay Collection. That's super cool. So Rare Replay consists of a bunch of games. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. All those like old school games. I think GoldenEye might even be in there. I'm not sure. But if you're into like kind of reliving your old classic games, you could try that out. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I don't know what's involved in Rare Replay. Be a good one to find out, but that looks cool. And then the big daddy of all sales, the Steam Summer Sale, everybody.
Steam
Begins
Summer Sale.
Monday, June 23rd, I think at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Do we have a leak of any the games that'll be discounted for Steam Summer Sale?
Not that I've seen, but there'll be enough. Like, there'll be a ton. So get ready for that.
Do they do one every season? So
Yeah.
do they have 4 sales every
They
year?
have summer, winter, spring, and something else.
Okay.
Ugh, I can't remember the other one. And then some other random sales here and there. Then Friday the 13th, Ultimate Slasher Edition comes to Switch on August 13th, which happens to be a Tuesday, not a Friday. So that was kind of unfortunate, but that's cool for Switch players if you want to play that together. Really cool co-op game. I know Captain Stiffy really likes that game.
It's got a co-op mode?
Yeah, it's kind of like one person is Freddy Krueger, and
Okay.
the other people are the people from the movie that have to try and stop him.
Wait,
So-
you said Freddy Krueger. You mean Jason?
Jason.
Okay, right. I was like, this is a Jason versus Freddy game?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to switch up the skins. But basically, you have to team up against that player, and only one player controls him, and the other players control the group of people that have to stop him. So it's a cool kind of co-op game. And then there's a flash sale actually starting to. Oh, not today. Actually, it does start today. There's a PS4 flash sale from today to not known. I don't know why it's not known, but until the 24th. I'm sorry. Can't even read my own writing. But they're mostly smaller games, so if you're into the smaller games, maybe check the list out. But really nothing too crazy on that list.
Okay.
And then we get to the real deals here. The real deals.
Yo, by the way, if this is not on the punch list, but
Ooh, Killing Floor 2
18
is
hours
free this
ago
weekend.
from PC Gamer, they posted Killing Floor 2 is free this weekend.
Killing Floor 2 is fun. I've played it. It's
So,
really fun. It's just
pretty
like a
good.
zombie, like clear the zombies on the level horde type of game. It's fun though.
Okay, there you go.
It's a good time. Then we got a bunch of deals here from IGN, kind of helping us out here. Some really good ones, by the way. Pre-order Doom Eternal on Amazon and Walmart. Get it $10 off. That's pretty cool. Get a brand new game, $10 off. All right, sign me up. Switch Pro controller, $50 instead of $70. Pretty good. Amazon, Walmart. Then Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8, Mario Tennis Aces, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee are $20 off. Unfortunately, no Breath of the Wild in there because Nintendo knows that people love that game and they just announced a trailer for the number 2, so people are going to be rushing to get it. Then PlayStation 4 Pro is $50 off, dropping it from $400 to $350. Really not much of a deal there, and I would say not to get it because PS5 is coming out probably November next year. Then PlayStation 4 and Xbox One controllers, $40 instead of $60, saving $20 there. So if someone's throwing around all your controllers, throw them on the ground because they get excited, maybe get a new one.
Or smashes the buttons too hard.
One of those two. Xbox One S Fortnite bundle is $250 instead of $300. That's pretty cool. It's probably the best looking console in my opinion.
Which one?
The Xbox One S Fortnite bundle. Originally I didn't like it, but as I kept looking at it, I was like, man, this purple looks good. Looks real good. Then we got 1 month of Game Pass Ultimate for $1, 3 months for $20, and then again, like we said at the top of the show, upgrade your existing gold all the way to Game Pass Ultimate for $1. And then the biggest deal by far here is Xbox One X PUBG or NBA 2K19 bundle is $340 instead of $500. That's a giant discount. Huge discount. So if you're looking to get an Xbox One X, which might be a good idea because of some of the rumors we're going to talk about in a little bit. So $340, that's really solid. Really solid. And plus, if you want to get the next-gen Scarlet and you have an X, maybe you can just trade in the X for maybe like $150 or $200, take that money off your next-gen console. There you go. You just got a next-gen console for $300.
Boom.
So, not a bad deal. Looking up some Pikachu pictures right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If anybody, as far as deals or whatever, it's not really a deal. But if you guys ever come across I've been looking since I wanted it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But if you guys ever come across a hat that looks like this, I want it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Isn't it? Can you zoom it in?
I don't know.
How do I do it?
I don't
snipping tool.
I don't know how to computer.
Yeah, you do. Anyway, it's a black hat with a yellow stripe just going down. It's a black baseball cap where it's just a yellow stripe like this. Like that.
Why do you want that hat?
It looks sick, dude.
It looks sick?
Yeah.
Is it UCF colors? Is that
And
why?
It's UCF colors and it's Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Pikachu graduated from UCF? Dr. Pikachu?
Probably not.
Probably not, actually.
Alright, so.
Now we're going to get into the meat here.
The meat.
The rumor mill. So we're going to start off with one that I would freak out a little bit about, maybe. Last of Us Part 2 may have been revealed to launch in February 2020 by Ellie's voice actress Ashley Johnson. So this was during an interview, and Ashley Johnson was asked, "Hey, when's the game coming out?" And she was like, she was about to say something, but she was cut off and like, "Well, if I say this, I'm gonna get in huge trouble."
But she said, "Fuck."
She was like, "Fuck." So that tells me February, baby. That's a rumor. We're going with it.
For March.
It's like, that doesn't make sense. But super stoked about that game. Like, that is the game I am looking forward to. Above all else, pretty much.
Last of Us Part 2.
Yep. And then we got Ghost of Tsushima is rumored to release later this year in 2019 via an internal Sony meeting. And this comes to us from PlayStation Universe. So they're getting in there, doing their digging. I hope this is true, because this is the second game I'm looking forward to the most, Ghost of Tsushima. And I know some other people at the office are looking forward to that game too. Looks very, very cool.
Is it gonna feel like Sekiro?
No.
Not at all?
I saw the combat
Uh-huh.
at the last time they showed it, and it's way more. It's not like Sekiro. It'll be kind of maybe more like Arkham, but not sure yet. We're still waiting on more gameplay info because it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks sick.
So, we got the biggest. Well, we'll leave this one till the end here. We got a list of PS5 launch titles rumored below, and this is a little shaky. This is kind of shaky, so I wouldn't put too much, too much solace into this. So, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's the new Assassin's Creed game, rumored to be Viking Times, which sounds pretty cool in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
However, that's a multi-platform game, so it won't be strictly for the PlayStation.
Okay.
Then Battlefield Bad Company 3, does that interest you at all?
Yes.
All right, cool. Game that he's interested in. Nice. That's also multi-plat. My bad. Little slip of the tongue there. Call of Duty Black Ops 5, multi-platform as well. Ghost of Tsushima Remastered. Interesting. That lends some credence to the 2019 release date because they're having a remastered version in 2020. Why would you release it in 2020 originally? You would release it in 2019.
Elementary, dear.
That's my conjecture on there. Gran Turismo 7. Isn't the crazy one into Gran Turismo?
He was, but
Not
I mean,
anymore?
I'm talking back in Gran Turismo 2 through 4 days.
Oh, what about 5, 6, and this one?
Yeah, I don't know. He kind of lost interest in it, but
I mean, that's a PlayStation exclusive though, so he's got to get a PlayStation for that.
GT2 was my favorite title, and I know when they switched, they lost me at GT3, it got.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Arcadey, not real enough.
I don't know.
Playing different games, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? You
I don't
know,
know.
that's a good
Do you think
question.
he'll jump in to maybe try this one out?
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably not.
Uh,
Maybe. Killer Los coming in with a link in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Baby.
Nice. That's close though.
That's
close.
pretty close.
It's not wide enough. That yellow strip down the side needs to be.
That's pretty close
That's
though.
pretty close though, man. I mean,
Keep it on the list.
you
Is
know
that even
what?
a baseball cap?
If I can't find
Is that a
anything
baseball
else,
cap?
It's a biking cap.
Oh, okay.
A bicycle equipment. Cap. What is this
A
thing?
bicycle cap? I'm not super sure how I'd feel about that. That's funny though. Then, continuing on with our juicy rumors, we got.
Hold on, let me post that on there. I'm sorry, we got caught up. There we
Yo,
go.
you guys gotta see this
What do you
hat.
guys think? Is this close enough?
It's not even a baseball cap. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a. I don't know what to call it, man. It's like a sad baseball cap.
Yeah, it's a bicycle equipment bike cap. From our friends at good old Alibaba.
Man, you're gonna be turning heads with that thing.
Get to ride the bike runs on Friday. Do you wear this backwards? I mean,
I guess
or
so.
forward? I don't think you can wear it forward because it'd be covering your eyes. I don't know. It's,
Yeah, maybe that's the point though, right?
So why
For
wouldn't
the-
they show
from
a
the
back
sun?
view of it?
I don't know. That
Close
looks
though.
weird.
Thank you. Thanks for the effort.
That looks
Carlos.
very strange.
All right, so
That's really funny. Then we got some other games on here. Harry Potter game. Vague as hell right there. Don't know anything about that. And then Last of Us 2 remastered. So again, that tells me early February seems pretty good. PUBG remastered. No one's going to buy that because no one cares about PUBG anymore. Then Horizon Zero Dawn 2. That's my favorite game of all time. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think. It's like right up there with God of War and The Last of Us. It's like right up there. So I'd be jazzed to see that. Super excited.
what's up, Vita J? How you doing?
What up? And the biggest rumor we got is Xbox shifts focus to only one next-gen console, removing Lockhart from their roadmap. This comes to us from Brad Sams, who is right about most things, but sometimes not.
Wow.
This is a big deal because here, let me elaborate a little more on this thing. Rumor has it that devs were making games geared for the low-end system, the Lockhart system, and then upscaling them for the higher-end system, which is never good, not good enough. Not good enough. That means you're not taking advantage of the full power of your next-gen system, and you're just relying on better-looking stuff. Microsoft did not like this idea, so they decided just to cancel it. So no more Lockhart. Instead, they're going to rely on their xCloud service to bring all the games to any device. Very interesting. What do you think about that after you're done interacting with whoever? What do you think about them dropping the lower end system? You think it's a good idea, bad idea?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree that they should. There's no point in
Why is that?
having to. The way you just described it, if you develop the games for the high end system,
Mm-hmm.
you're compromising how it's gonna play on the low end system.
Right.
And if you develop the games for the low end system and all you do is just upscale it for the higher end, you're like not using all of that horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't have it both. So pick one. So I agree with it.
Okay. Do you think xCloud will be good enough to deliver kind of the games to every device? Do you think xCloud and Stadia are going to be kind of hurting the console market?
I think it's too early to tell. Like, I am still not convinced that gaming through the internets is.
Imagine playing Smash. Like, we have enough trouble playing Smash on Wi-Fi.
Right.
Like, how am I supposed to play Doom Eternal on Wi-Fi with no lag? Or how am I supposed to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare with no lag, where it's a competitive shooter?
Well, proponents of streaming games will, with what you said with Smash, it's peer-to-peer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of Nintendo's games are peer-to-peer, aren't they?
Yeah, because they don't have any
They don't
servers.
have any servers. Or the capability to use servers.
I don't know how.
But still, okay,
Might change
let's
too.
not use Nintendo as an example because they're a bad example. It's easier to pick on the bad examples.
Mhm.
Let's use Netflix.
Okay.
All right. Netflix still can't even stream 4K. They have a limited library of 4K because it's just so demanding. That's just a one-way communication. That's just them sending you data.
Yeah, not receiving and then interpreting data.
Correct. So I like the goals. I do believe they're lofty. I'm not convinced that it's.
Do you think
gonna
Stadia will deliver in November? Do you think you will
It'll
log on to
deliver.
Stadia and then be like, wow, this is magic?
Yeah, Google has delivered magic in the past. They'll continue to deliver magic, and I want to get wowed, but I still have.
What would wow you?
reservations.
What would wow you? You go on Google Stadia and you're like, what is gonna be there to be like, whoa, this like blew my mind.
It's the same thing that would wow everybody else.
Just perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect experience. Perfect gameplay.
No lag.
experience.
No lag. I mean that's.
At 4K 60 over the
4K.
internet.
Yeah, that'd be damn impressive.
Sounds impossible to me.
It
It literally sounds impossible.
For real, dude, we can't even watch even HBO Now, they don't
Mhm.
even have 4K streaming.
Nope.
We're talking about HBO, it's just streaming. I can't even watch Game of Thrones on HBO Now in 4K.
Nope, you cannot.
And now you expect me to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla in 4K 60? That's lofty, bro. But Google, if anybody can do it, the Googs can.
That's true. And if they fail, Microsoft probably won't succeed. Because if Google fails, I don't know who's gonna pick up that mantle, man. Like,
Wait, that's a good question. Is there anything that Microsoft has succeeded in where Google failed?
I don't know. Is there? Maybe like.
Well, operating systems. Yeah, operating system, but I mean they were there before Google.
Well,
so.
yeah, that's true.
Like Chrome OS was a total
Well,
failure.
yes. Well, we'll see. That'd be amazing, though. I think. But do you think that'll hurt the PC market? Because why?
Yes.
Why would I upgrade my PC if
Yes.
I don't have to?
It would, if the gap is close enough where it removes any reason to spend a couple thousand on a gaming rig. It would just be for the real diehard crazy people that you probably wouldn't want to hang out with. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you spend $1,500 on a gaming rig when Stadia will give you 4K 60? To run 4K 60.
I guess maybe if you have a spotty internet, maybe your internet's really, really good one day, and the next day it just drops all the time.
Yeah.
Because at the way Stadia and I think xCloud will work is that, say you have like a super good connection, you're playing 4K 60 at that connection. If it drops, your resolution and your FPS, well, no, your FPS won't drop because it's going to stay locked at 60. But your resolution and everything else will drop. So what if you're playing and say you got 50 megs down, and then you continue playing, and then you go to 25? You're going to see that resolution just drop. That's not cool. People aren't going to like that. Oh, there's something going on in the show right here.
When I said the Googs can, like for Google, Vitamin J was posting some comments on it, and the auto, what is this? The auto moderator for the chat smacked him.
Oh, really?
Let's go. Let's go, you troll.
Funny. Yeah, get out of here. Yo, that's funny. That's really funny.
In regards to the internet speeds, I think we could do it now. It's Vitamin J sign off. The speeds are there. The
what
technology's there. I think we're almost there. I don't know if we're there yet.
What about data caps though? Like that, I read a PC gaming article that just said like, hey, if you try and do this, if you use Google Stadia for like a week, you're gonna be using like a terabyte of data. Like so what about the ISPs? What the ISPs are gonna be like? Well, you're like soaking up your data right now. We're gonna cap you, and then you get capped, and then that affects Stadia and xCloud.
Yeah.
So what then?
That's not our problem.
It will be in November and on.
If and when that.
Or do you think Google will just go to Verizon and be like, "Yo, listen."
Exactly. Yeah, we've
here's
got,
money.
We've got the big boys going to bat for us, saying, "Yeah, chill, back off."
Okay.
Data caps.
No one's gonna mess with Google in that regard.
Right.
They're gonna be like, "No, we don't want your Google money." Like, all right, so that's all the rumors we got.
That's it. That's it.
That's the rumors. Yeah, we do have a Let's Argue though. It's about Sony skipping E3. If it's a bad choice, good choice. Do you think they did it on purpose to hinder Xbox's show? Do you think Xbox had a good show because of Sony not being there? That's kind of the discussion that I wanted to lay out. My opinion is they held back and Sony forced them to hold back by not being there.
I wonder why they held back. That's why. Why would you hold back?
I think they held back. This is a common theory going around between like Dealer, Ran, Jez, all these guys. They think they held back because Sony wasn't there. Why fire off your big guns when there's no big guns to fire against, you know? That's kind of that attitude. I, however, want to go the other way and say you should have fired off all your big guns because their defenses aren't there. They're not there. Pound them into the dirt.
If you go back one further, why did Sony skip E3?
Because they said they didn't have anything new and exciting to show. It was only updates on existing games. So there's like, that is not the E3 we want to bring to people, so we're not going to go. Okay. Which I think is pretty good.
Wow.
So,
Xbox. Not really a rebuttal to that.
Xbox went out there
and
just said like, okay, we're going to show you some stuff, but then hold back.
I see.
Do you think it was a good idea they held back? Bad idea? Do you think they should have? Do you think it was a good idea that Sony skipped
I don't think
E3?
they held back. I think they dropped as much news as they can. Like if they had big guns to release, they would have released them. But I don't think they had any.
Ah, man, the show was just bad. It's a bad show, dude. Like, it was not exciting. There was like 2 exciting things: Halo, which obviously, and Gears. That was it. There's only 2 exciting things.
Yeah, it feels like there's something. There's
like missing. It was missing. Something was missing.
Yeah.
I feel like it was Sony, man. Like, Sony just has a presence where it's like, yo, we're bringing our stuff. And if you don't bring your stuff, we're going to crush you.
Maybe.
So Xbox is like, let's just kind of like put our stuff out there. But next year, however, we'll bring in the guns, which I think was a wrong move.
I'm trying to think of another, outside of video games, where a big player just skips.
A huge event. This is the first time in E3 history they skipped this, by the way.
Right.
Like, E3's been going on for like 25 years. So, I don't know. What about Computex, CES? I don't think any of the big guys skipped that. Like, what if NVIDIA didn't even show up for Computex or Intel? Be a huge deal, right?
Yeah. Or this one, okay. What's the consumer electronics?
Yeah, CES.
CES.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine like Samsung not going Was
huge.
CES? I mean, that's what this is.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you think would
Synonymous
happen?
to-
Would like LG and HP just not have their stuff? Like, would they just hold back, or would they be like, "Yo,
No.
here's all our new stuff"?
I think they'd still do what they do, but it's a big. I mean, that's the biggest question: is why did Sony skip it? Like, yeah, you're right. They've been doing this for 25 years, and they haven't missed one. Of all the week, well, let's just call it a week offering, week presentation.
Yeah.
They've had weak presentations in the past 25 years, but they still went through with it. Why? What about this year did they decide to say what?
I don't know. That was their reason was they didn't want to just show updates to games and not nothing new, which I understand. But
I can't accept that. Like in my mind, it's just like, oh, I don't get it. Something.
there's so much press. All the press is at E3.
Right.
Like, everyone's there.
Right.
The whole world is watching it.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they're just think they're too big for their britches right now. They're like, people will watch us if we do something, so we'll just skip. But maybe that's a strategy to force Microsoft into doing something.
Maybe. I think it's a bad choice.
I thought it was a bad choice as well that they
I
did
think
not
it's a
show
bad
up.
choice.
I think they should have at least done something. Like
It might be. You know what? It's E3's fault.
It's E3's fault.
Yeah,
Why is that? You think it's a dying show? People aren't interested anymore.
I think so. I think they're charging Sony too much for. They're not getting enough juice for the publicity. They're not getting enough back from that show. And you hear it's like the Olympics. People don't want to host the Olympics anymore. It's getting too expensive too.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's like extremely
It's not
expensive.
worth it for a country to say, you know what, we'll host it in our city. Come to our country. Because they got to do all the build out. They got all these rules they got to abide
Security
by. Right.
out the yin yang.
Right. And if Sony goes, they'll take up a huge amount of floor space. And
Lot of
E3 is
money.
probably charging them. They've probably been increasing that thing.
Like, oh, the big players coming in.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Sony's like, you know what? We don't really need you that much.
Well, that's why they started their state of play like videos, just to have announcements where they can put announcements into something and not have to be at E3.
Right.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
I think that's it. But man, parse, very sparse today.
Very sparse.
Very sparse. But hey, next week there'll be more news, and we'll have some updates on games we've been playing. I'll be jumping into Wolfenstein because I want to get ready for Wolfenstein Youngblood. Is there any games you're excited? You're excited to?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah,
That's
like
the one. That's the one I'm
13 minutes, but like.
We can use
like
that
the
time. We're doing for lunch today. We're doing potluck / barbecue
/ Smash tournament.
/ Smash tournament. Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a jam-packed Friday.
With all the submittals we got going on.
Yeah, I got 2 to do.
So I think we could use that extra time to get some work done.
Yeah.
But unless you guys have anything specifically that you want to discuss before we sign out for the week.
Yeah, we'll sign off at like 11:50.
Yeah.
I think the games I'm really most excited for are Star Wars this year. Are Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, Code Vein, which is like a specific niche game, and I mean that's kind of it for 2019. Maybe Call of Duty because the story is sounding really good. You said Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's like, yo, I'm ready to play that. That looks sick.
That might be the first game that I will pre-order.
Yeah.
That might be the first.
Are you gonna get a squad together?
Yeah,
Is Crazy One gonna play?
Yeah, dude. We need a 4th one. You down? You gonna get it?
Probably not because it's not on Game Pass. And it comes out at the same time as other stuff.
Okay.
So, do you think we should like post like a list on the website of like upcoming games or something, like 2019 games?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, well, look forward to that. But you wanna kind of take us out of here?
Yeah.
Eat some lunch.
Put some food in the belly.
Food.
All right. Do we have a closing here?
Yeah, I got it somewhere in here. Right? Yeah, here it is. Hold on, we're putting music on. No, let's not do that.
All right, guys. So thanks for stopping by. As always, remember to smash them like and subscribe buttons. They really help us. They go a long way in helping with our rankings
And our growth of the channel.
and our growth of the channel and our zeal to keep manning through and pumping out content.
We do like doing this. We
Yeah.
do really, really enjoy doing this. So help us out to help you.
In the face of deadlines and work and customers yelling at us,
Yeah.
screaming for their engineering drawings. But
Like, hold on, I'm trying to do a podcast here, bro.
yeah, you'll get that after lunch. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
And you can check us out on YouTube, Twitch, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, our website. Check us out on Discord if you want to play.
Yeah, I'll be playing a bunch of Smash this weekend.
Yep.
I'll be playing a lot of Gears and stuff. So
Yep, he'll be on.
I'll
It's
be on.
really easy. Just if you scroll to the bottom of our Twitch channel, you'll
Yep.
see all the information. It's a link. Click that. It'll pop up Discord. There's our channel. Somebody's always on. Somebody's always playing.
Yep.
And if you want to add us to your Nintendo Switch friends list, we're there. We're always playing Smash. Every Friday we have a tournament. What else? Did I miss anything else?
I don't think so.
All right.
YouTube, Twitch, Apple Play, Spotify. All right, yeah.
If you like what we do here, if you like our content, be sure to tell your friends.
Tell your friends. We're like what, 7 away from being a Twitch affiliate?
Yes,
Is that right?
Yes, we're 7 away from being a Twitch
Woo,
affiliate.
tell 7 more people.
We're 7 followers away from being able to do that that meme.
Oh, are we doing that? I thought that
Yeah,
would be
we're
too
gonna
distracting.
No, we're gonna do it.
All right, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do a little meme board right here. Boom. It'll just be the Wild Wild West for subscribers. They'll be able to fire up stuff to troll us and make fun of us.
Creativity.
Put it up there. If they hate or love any points that we're making in our
Hopefully
argument.
love.
Yeah. That said,
That's it.
I think that's it.
All right, everyone, have a good weekend and play games.
Peace out, y'all.
See ya.